Down in lower tunnels, Dupree and Magis going to be back-to-back, try to push on forward, flash through the mid doors, and that does send Alexaby back. Now, I talk about OG being slow starters. Alexaby usually starts slow and then arrives at Arceans in a big way. In this round, he gets one before getting dealt with by Glaive. Issa keeps this in a 3-on-3, but the B site still belongs to Astralis. They've got the bit of real estate they were looking for. Now they've just got to hold it down.
Yeah, nice fast mid to be played, but OG want to match the pace. They want to get back into the site. They don't wait for the plant, and they push the perimeter. It's not going to go well for them, though. Dropping in was Issa, and he'll get glocked at the back of the site. Now Valde, left alone, won't be able to hold his own. It's Glaive finishing him off, and Astralis taking the pistol round.
Until one time you just go away, and that really puts a spanner in the works there. And it looks like that's going to be this round. Flashes and smokes out long, make it 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 flashes, I believe. Right outside along, and that's going to be enough to force back Alexaby.
I love that. You see teams like Na'Vi, sometimes they go for these long takes, but they'll throw like 1 or 2 flashes, and the player will just either not get a fight or just die, you know? Astralis absolutely bombard long with flashes, and OG just don't get a chance to know how many players are out and about. It's a fast cat play with the kills behind him, and just getting another entry. He's been so good for Astralis in this series so far, in this tournament rather, and in the series, certainly. We're only 4 rounds in, though.
Yeah. They're going to leave Magisk here, fight the good fight alone. He's not going to stay alive long. They were so worried about him that did leave Catwalk open. Glaive going for a heroic play there, jumping off.
Yeah, he was going through long, but he actually bailed last second. So that means these players on the site need to stay alive or get kills. Well, neither of that happens for Device. He'll miss his shot. MBK finding the frag, and Zipex has got to hold the line on his own, essentially clutching with how far Dupree is away. And there's no way he can stop this defuse. He can try and give it a go on the catwalk, but with 10 points of health, likely just going to fall back and save. Give OG their first on this CT side.
Yeah, one of them over here at the B site did belong to MBK, but did there is the operative word. That means it's past tense, and that's because he's been dropped. Magis gets shut down over here, or rather shuts down Alexaby over here in middle. Issa trying to hold the line, flashed off the angle just for a moment, and already this is a save round for OG.
Yeah, you know, OG getting their best map against a pretty all-right middle ground one for Astralis, and Astralis already showing them what they're made of. Issa gone, MBK is close, tucked in the corner. They shouldn't check it. He gets away with the spray, 2 kills in the tunnels, and he has a Molotov to delay a push as well. A pusher isn't coming, though. Zipex has gone back with the bomb. His teammates are up on Cat and Long, and that's a good timing. Great flick from Mantu to respond. He gets a double as well. Dropping Magis coming up for the trade. It's now Zipex alone, and he can't get around the corner either. Mantu holding the line with his AWP. Device got picked in middle. Astralis playing a little bit safer this time. They don't want to lose players early on, but they might not have a choice in the matter. Alexi turns, and Zipex gets both kills down lower. There's even a man up top, and surely his time is coming to an end as well. Dupree ready for it, and that's a safe round for Astralis, just taken off the back of a couple of opening kills.
Gonna have to go Dane on Dane if he wants to do anything for OG in this round. And there's a bit of an exchange. Valde comes out worse. Mantu, lots of bodies here.
Oh my.
One, but that's it. Thankfully, Magisk is there. There was a world in which Mantu just pops off. If Magisk doesn't have his gun out, that round could have gotten hairy. Now,
Valde has pushed the door on no HP, and that's going to be another round for Astralis.
Mantu back on the orb, out on long. Zipex, how on earth does he get that pick? Through the smoke, through the fire, no flash needed, he takes down Alexaby. Mantu's up on catwalk, and he's got to hold the line down, gets one. Molotov down in the CT spawn, they're pushing him, they're jiggling, and he can't find the shot. Magisk is on fire as well. It feels like every Astralis player has come alive today, and 2 kills up on the catwalk. That's a 10th round, again guaranteed rather.
and if they do take these guns away from OG, OG have got nothing into this last round. So this is actually pretty huge if they are able to do anything. MBK removing that one man. That will force Astralis into this site. Issa gets dealt with. MBK, I think he's going to be just fine. They're hoping that this is going to be the recipe to success, and Dupree is on the Xbox, so there's always a chance that this peak will come through, and it looks like it might now. With Device not finding that kill over towards B, they're hoping that's prompted some rotations. Dupree gonna spring this little trap over on short side, and now Astralis, while they know there's 2 players here, there's not really much they can look to do against it. Luckily enough, Device has kept things even. Bit of an awkward exchange there between Zipex and Valde over at long. They might just end up feeding the beast that is Device.
Yeah, look at this mid to B smoke that has caused so much attention to be drawn here from OG.
Oh dear. Device ready to close out the half here. I want to talk about Zipex as well. He's been so good at getting behind Blue Dumpster out long off the back of Spawn with flashbangs and just hiding there until OG wide peek him. And well, that is it. Zipex comes in late from long to clear it up, and Astralis find 11 at the end of the first half. Yeah, OG are the interns making coffee right now. They're hoping they can rise their ranks through this company, but Astralis don't want any company towards a B bomb site. It's only one man here. Magisk is waiting at the back of the site. He's called for rotations, and at least Dupree is now here for assistance. Astralis heavy set up as OG commit to this B play. Big kill from Glade, but it's double trade. Dupree only with one at the back of the site, and now disadvantaged are Astralis as they have to set up for a retake with no kit.
It's too early to say, but they really could run it all the way back here, Harry.
They could, and a pistol round would be one hell of a start for OG at the very, very least. Zipex and Device still alive, though. Well, Zipex is still alive, though. And, yeah, well, OG, they'll get the pistol round. 5-11.
Make one up.
My intern name. It's probably just my real name on account of I wouldn't let them call me anything other than that.
I'm just saying, man, you know, if you had to, like, really get in there. I personally, I would probably go for, like a Tom or, like, an Eric, maybe.
That'll be 3 lattes, please, Tom Eric.
Oh, Device, man. He's not going on a coffee run anytime soon. Instead, more of a coffin run. As he puts a man in one. Zipex, thank you, man. Zipex down here in CT, hidden behind this smoke, waiting patiently. Magisk is also being very patient, and they say good things come to those who wait, but for Magisk, it's just some bullets. And Zipex actually still alive. Somehow, some way is able to get out of danger. But oh my goodness, he's done a lot of damage through the smoke, but no one's dying. And now, suddenly, people died. Zipex out through the window, falls to Valde, and this leaves Dupree all alone in a 1v3. Now, everyone is a one-shot to this scout. I would love to see Dupree run in there like a mad lad and get the job done, but obviously...
That's not the world we live in.
No. Not looking like they want to mess with the B site right now. They've got a Valde floating around over towards long. MBK starts to depart from the tunnels. He's actually gone back. Well, there were 3 players at B until moments ago for Astralis. Glaive has actually rotated round and now sits here in CT. This is a very slow creep into the bomb site for OG. And they might come to regret this. This has given Astralis so much time to get set up. 15 seconds now. They've got to get into this bomb site. And there's the lineup for Device. Mantu gets tagged through the body of his teammate. Ooh, Mantu's gone. But the bomb does get found, at least for Valde. They're holding for when he stands up.
It's the ace.
Oh, my goodness.
Just throwing the molly, waiting for him to smoke it, and then waiting out said smoke can be enough of a job done. Let's see if Mantu throws that utility. As Molotovs are available, they will go through. Device just gets shot through the car, so no opportunity to strike in this one. Astralis reacts by taking Catwalk. It will, of course, inevitably leave them without the A site, but they can set up for retake and deny any chance of a flank from OG. That's not possible now with MBK joining the long take. And this should be a good situation for OG, but Astralis can certainly give this a go on the retake if they find a kill, and they don't. That might even force a save inevitably.
Those bank accounts are in the danger zone here for the CT side. Issa holding the orb down through mid. MBK.
Oh, man.
That's brutal. Gets hit by the incendiary. It stops him in his tracks while he's fully flashed.
Zipex waiting ever so patiently. Here we go.
What
Creek
an
1, Creek 2. Can he Creek 3? Mantu decides not to peek with the rest of the team. Makes sense. He's trying to hold this other corner, but no one's home.
I love how Astralis get that spray down. They just leave Zipex there in the most gimpy one, like, off angle ever. You're never going to be ready for that position if you're OG. And, you know, maybe with an M4 you get 1 and traded, but with a Krieg, well, of course it's 2 for the price of none. Mantu has to trade. They do line up for a second with a flashbang, good, but no response from Mantu. Yeah, good luck to OG in this one. They're just going to B-rush it, storm the perimeter. Dupree with the orb, not really known for its multi-kills here against the Glocks and P250s, so he's going to have to give it up and hope the rifles can get a little bit more done. That grenade will stop the bomb. Goodbye. Actually does get planted, but MBK dead right after. Retake is up for Astralis. It should just be easy.
Oh, goodness, Glaive!
What is going on, Glaive? Are you okay, my friend?
Oh,
Glaive, is everything okay?
some say. Is Device get flash him out? That's kind of cool. Ballsy play. Won't really work either. Devout not flash at all.
Yeah, like, I don't really think OG are ever going to elect to hold it in that fashion. And secondly, the flash just gives away that the push is coming in, right? So
I like the idea.
Device flashed off the angle and now has to deliver a hell of a lot. He gets himself one, but he's quick on his feet, and now a man pushing close. Issa does manage to deal with Device. Magisk left in the 1v2, but he's dropped the bomb and he's dropped Mantu with it, looking for the kill, and Magisk gets it done. Astralis, they'll take OG's map pick in a dominant fashion, 16-8.
They're going to need to hit some shots on the initial entry, otherwise this retake can be so hard getting back in through the tight choke points that is the A site. Of course, that CT rotates very loud as well, so Astralis are going to be hearing all these footsteps come back. Upper, Mantu spraying with the USP, can finally connect a kill. He's lost his teammate on the site though, stuck out on a limb, and through the smoke they go into the firing line. 3 from Magisk. He's on a 4 right now. He's looking for an ace and a bomb plant as well, just to put extra points on his scoreboard. Issa alone, someone should be able to steal this ace away from Magisk, and Astralis are all over it.
Yeah, they don't want him to have this ace more than they want Issa to even get close to winning this round, it seems like. Magisk is going to go for it. He gets close, has the ace. And well done there from Magisk.
And so now it's just this investment from OG. They get, Mantu, blinder of a shot, but he does get put in the ground shortly after.
Zipex getting flashed in, does find that first kill. MBK's gone, double down for Zipex, but he is the only one to commit through the choke point. Issa now has to hold the line. He does double up with a deagle, but Valde with the flank as well. How has this gotten so close, so interesting, as Astralis have given away a lot of guns. Valde can grab an AK on the site, but look at the rotation from dupreeh. He's run right back up upper.
It looks like he's going to tap it just to try to draw dupreeh out in the open, and so far his guess is not that great. He hears him now, though. Doesn't land the shot. Taps it, and there's no kit, no way to win this round, so he's going to back out, hopefully hold on to this AK. Shouldn't be too big of a problem, though.
Astralis faking B early. Are they going to be ready for MBK? Certainly doesn't look like it, and Device does get cut down. Now that they know a man is this pushed up in the party, Astralis know that they can no longer commit to this B site, and in the meantime, Alexa B has shut down dupreeh over towards short side. MBK follows up onto Glaive, and with the rifles out, every single one of these kills has come up in favor of OG.
So let's see what kind of tomfoolery they come up with here.
B contact play is about the best they can manage in this one. There's a chance. There's only 2 players inside of the site, but it's only a 1-man commitment for Astralis with the flash being lined up from outside monsters. Zipex has got to get the entries. Oh, he almost misses the player on the site. Alexa B going to drop into the pit. Still that sandbag cross as well. Alexa B is buying good time, and Issa will finally peek out wide to finish off the job with Valde. OG getting their first CT round on the board. Astralis peel back from long and go towards a toilet. With this smoke, it does allow them to drop connector without anyone seeing, but instead they're going to flash through. Glaive as a bomb. If he goes down here and drops it over to OG, that's a big danger. But he does have support. Mantu going to look to force a fight here. Utility being set up, the timing is so good, and Mantu's going to hit the shot. He still has his teammate next to him as well if needed, but Mantu might need to back up as Astralis have spotted him from both sides. 30 seconds, and they continue to push him as Mantu fires off 2 kills, finally traded. There it is, Magisk and Device making it happen as they find a pick on the A site. Alexa B gone, and the flank is in. Device is caught with his knife out. It's just down to Magisk.
Yeah, this 20 seconds doesn't really matter anymore. We're looking at the bomb plant from Magisk. Issa and Valde looking to retake the site. Magisk, not sure where their second player is coming from, but he is certainly coming from the catwalk area. By catwalk, I mean short. First peek from Magisk, he takes down Valde, looks for the second one, does it with ease. Magisk has done it again, 14-4 in the game so far.
Magisk in through the connector. Oh, sprays, isn't quite able to correct it in time, but dupreeh does at least keep this in favor of Astralis, but only for a moment. Valde catches Zipex over here towards Monster, and Valde might discover the bomb. Device, it's a race against time, it's a race against Valde, and because of where the bomb's dropped, Valde should get here in time to have an angle onto Device, and oh dear, now the bomb belongs to OG. dupreeh and Glaive, how are they going to approach this?
Well, he can tell Issa which way Astralis are going, and Issa's going to have a fast rotate. But Valde first, he's got to kill them both.
This is such an awkward fight. dupreeh thinks not. He just eliminates Valde. Issa, well, he's not going to be hot on the case. In fact, he just needs to figure out where they're going now. He's going to think B, and he's going to be right. dupreeh leading the charge, bomb in hand. Here we go. Issa going towards these sandbags, and he might just catch Astralis unsuspecting. No time to play around. There's no time for funny business.
Wow.
And dupreeh doesn't have anything funny to say. Holy smokes, you have been eliminated, Issa. Honestly, I'm gonna go on a limb here and say that the AK is way more resilient than the M4 in real life.
It's a safer bet to make. Oh, that's a 2-for-1, but just gets hit there. And Issa still pushes through Monster despite this being a 4-on-4. That's given Astralis a way back in.
Yeah, I imagine this is on the back of like Valde having a couple of successful pushes through Monster, going uncontested. They try and force the issue, and that has given Astralis a way back into this round, and now they look to pounce upon it. You can't give Astralis advantages because they will take the Woxic, Rop, sick, you know, last-minute retake here. He doesn't have a kit, so that's not an option. There are kits dropped. Maybe there's a chance he can get into the swing of things. He smokes it. I think trying to give the illusion that he's backed away. And now he's got the kit, but there's still a man here, and
run.
Spots him. Man 2 going for a very aggressive save, and yeah, he gets shut down.
Astralis streaking together quite the T side, and they're going to look to finish it with a B rush.
Yeah, real change of pace just to get in the face of OG and get in their heads heading into the last round of this first half. Dupree provides the entries necessary alongside Magis to secure this site. OG now in a 3-on-5, and this is a situation usually you'd be saving in if you're OG, but they don't have that option. I mean, they do, but you know, do you want to get reamed down for that forever? Probably not. So we call that a stunner classic, saving in round 15.
Yeah.
Hey man, sometimes the numbers get away from you. You know, it's late at night. The midnight oil is burning.
Yeah, and I mean, this round's fully burnt out for OG. It's Astralis, 12-3 at the end of that first half.
And you're going to be taking a look at Magisk. He's going to be that hot player to watch as we go forward. 23-6. He's got 7 multi-kill rounds in what has been the decimation of this OG squad. And perhaps we're going to get a little bit of taste of that here on this pistol round. They look to set their sights over here on the B site very fast. Ooh, here we go. A flurry of grenades. Zipex playing up close. It's going to be just MBK, though, and Issa teaming up for 3 frags. That's going to go a long way for OG.
Yeah, that's the start they needed, right? Without a pistol round, it's likely a done deal. It's likely Astralis sweeping the series, but now a chance to convert. It's not over, though. Dupree on a big flank. They don't have a kit. Device has a, not even a flash, a decoy, so just focus on the headshots. Wow. And there's another one. A player pushed back towards short. Dupree's there, ready and waiting, and Device is trying to clear out the man in the pit right below him. Stuck in a 1-on-2 on the site. Dupree is late to the party. He needs to come through a smoke. Device has another. This is falling apart. Alexibi needs to clutch this one out, and he's going to get knifed in the smoke. What?
Dupree's been watching Fnatic nice and closely, and he's learned how to wield that weapon to maximum efficiency.
It's not even close in this game. 13-3, the scoreline itself. So, quite a showing of force there on the pistol round, and one that OG certainly could have grabbed. They got the first couple of kills, and well, after that, that's all she wrote. Valde on the Krieg is going to make short work of Device. We also see an AK on MBK's back. He was one of the players that really got them into that B-bomb site last round.
Dupree's actually gone aggressive in through middle, and they are not ready for a man to be so close. But what that man do, as man 2 gets the trade, puts us into a 4-on-4.
Glaive will be fast to rotate. I mean, fast, somewhat, of course. What is fast is OG already inside of the site against a solo man that is Zipex. They get past the Molotov, he looks away, looks back for a kill, and 2 on the anchor. That's all you can need, all you can ask for here if you're Astralis. All you need as they set up for the retake. For that to happen, the bomb would need to get planted, and Glaive might look to deny all of that with this monster wrap. The long con, the connector flank coming through here for Astralis in the retake.
Here it is, coming from heaven. Magisk is the first to fall, so Valde's already done a lot in this round. He's made it to 2v2, at least an even kill-turn number for both these teams. And they've pushed off the site. Got one player in the pit. Valde has pushed up close from the rotation. Have an awkward exchange. Issa's the one that comes out to lesser. Now just Valde to take down his Danish friends. He finds the first one. The last player in Glaive's very low. It looks like they're going to tap the bomb. And that's going to be enough to draw Valde out to attention. This has gotten tense. This has gotten rough. A little bit of a dance around the bomb boxes, and it's going to be Valde that's going to find himself on top of this when he's played it to perfection. And that's going to be Glaive falling.
Ooh. Early presence outside of B for OG as they look to take some control towards Shortwater. Astralis' Molly has delayed that play, and they once again have a man in the connector just to keep caution over these rotations. Dupree, oh, I like this play. He's got a little bit of an angle. He's going to spot down into B and spray away for one. Can't convert the kill into Issa, but he might just be able to through the wall. There it is, bomb dropped, and all the info for Astralis. The rotation's already coming down lower. That's an optimistic one for Dupree. I don't know if he meant to jump.
I'm going to go with no.
Yeah.
Gee, if they really think about it, they could clear connector, run back up, but they don't know it's clear.
They were setting up for a boost, but now a jump spot from Magisk should shut that one down. They might not go for it, knowing that they've been spotted up close. Mantu with a trade, but he gets pushed from the flank. Device able to close out the round. That's a great round for Astralis. Let's go for it. Why not? I mean, 5 on 3.
A lot of players hang out on the side of that railing right there outside of connector.
Where you've got OG on the ropes, where they're feeling the pressure, and you yourself are almost at the finish line. It's a perfect time for them to pull that boost in. MBK will equalize this back into a 4-on-4 there.
But re-smoke down for Astralis. They don't want to give away an opportunity. Dupree goes inside the smoke. That gets spotted. No chance this time. Valdi's ready for it. MBK doubles down in the B site in the meantime. And now Device has to hold the line against everyone that pushes him on this A site. He gets the bomb, but immediately traded by Valdi.
Goes aggressive into the party, looks for this opening kill. The flash goes over while Device is peeking mid. And this is good. This really draws them in. 2 Device, he almost lands the 3rd. Issa's able to mop him up, but because they've been so focused on dealing with Device in middle, Dupree's flank, or wrap, I was going to say both, is going to do a hell of a lot of damage, and they're not ready for it. Issa, still alive here, is just about able to get away. MBK spends more time in this B bomb site than Astralis do. They don't know that he's crossed. And this could tear the whole round apart. Glaive thinks that Monster's clear, and that nade is great for MBK, because now he knows in his head, they don't know I'm here. Maybe that flash, maybe they do know something's up. But no, actually, that's just a monster flash to stop the push coming on in. MBK, they don't know. Magisk is about to go walking up into his crosshair, and they didn't realize. Issa helps him out, and now down to the 2v2, Dupree and Zipex. And Zipex gets caught with a nade out, but MBK not able to adjust in time. The nade has done it. Astralis gonna take 15, match and series point.
Crazy. We're going back to, you know, old school Call of Duty console montages now, Trace.
Oh, console gamers. Lol.
Not me, don't worry.
Anyway, back to the real games here. I'm just kidding, all gamers are equal.
Ooh, the flash. Oh, it was good, but this is still going to get away with the kill. Only blinded for a second, looking into the wall. That's a huge frag to find early. Dupree dead. He was a destruction in the previous round, coming in on that flank at Playground. Zipnex gets tapped out of this server. Oh, there are still more rounds to be played. A 5-round comeback. They're looking for it. They're looking for overtime. We're just going to drop the first man outside of B. More, and that came from, though, oh dear, missed shot from Mantu, and Magiski's going to double down. There's a chance here. The bomb's dropped, and he blind gets a 3rd kill. Magiski's just saved Astralis and put them back in the advantage.
Oh, but he gets pincered. Alexa B and Valde deal with him. There's a bit of a gap in this smoke, and Glaive trying to exploit it. Second smoke goes down, and so Glaive will just position himself behind it. Valde creeps through, and Valde wins that engagement somehow, some way. Device is suddenly thrown into this clutch. 1v2 required. Alexa B has the bomb on his back, but Device with the wall bang through the sandbags. 7 seconds, Valde burns to death. Wow. And that's how it ends for OG. Astralis, they take the 2-0.